Once again, it is on. Coming to you on a Wednesday night from Fresh Willie Smokehouse back in effect. We have changed our setup a little bit. Feeling it? We are playing some Aaliyah because we ain't always got to be hyped. Sometimes we can be sensual, we can be sexy. We want to get that vibe going. They ain't always got to be on 10. And my cousin told me on our last topic to bring it down, so we bringing it all the way down. All the way down. Back in the world famous Willie's Smokehouse, our host, where we cook, we eat, we smoke, we drink. Well, I don't smoke. They may smoke. They say they don't. Somebody smokes in the smokehouse. This is the smokehouse.
I drink it out.
That's somebody doing it. I know somebody doing it in the smokehouse. But it's good to be back. We ain't seen you in about a week or so since we left the M-Town. We coming back fresh and live like we always do. Bringing it to you real as we can ever do. See our little setup. We got a new little setup. Hey, we still in the smokehouse, but a new little setup though for you. We're gonna keep growing. We told y'all how this thing gonna go. We're gonna keep it growing. We're gonna keep it fresh and new and hot. That's what we do.
Hot Atlanta.
Sizzling like my two co-hosts right here. They sizzling hot. I'm gonna start with that soul glow just won't stop. It is flowing. I mean, that's the summertime look, and I love it.
It's the summertime beach for me.
Well, bring it to you again from Willie Smokehouse. I'm going to introduce my host. We're going to start out with Willie. He's not in the scene today, but he'll be back in the scene next time. But he is.
Next time, I'll be right here. But I'm here today, but I'm eating right now.
He's in the building because we do eat here in our studio. We drink. We do all that stuff. But he don't break right now. But I'm going to introduce you. I'm going to start in the middle this time with the sensual Miss Chocolate Drop from Cincinnati. Hey, how you doing, Miss Chocolate Drop?
I'm doing wonderful.
Good to see you. Good to see you. Sitting in the middle. I like that. And coming all the way from Memphis 10, representing Atlanta now. She lived in Nashville a little bit. That's my cousin, number one cousin in the building. The Black Nori.
Go Big Blue in the Nashville in the
All right.
And let's be clear because every week T-Lo say Miss Chocolate from the Nanny, the Cincinnati.
I do.
By way of Atlanta, though. How long you actually been in Atlanta?
I've been in Atlanta over 30 years.
Okay. So is she an ATLian or is she still with the Nanny?
I wonder who she really represent. Who you really represent? Oh, because I know when I'm on this Cincinnati Bengals trying to win the Super Bowl.
I don't care.
She was all on they shit.
I am, and I'm on the Falcons.
See, how can you, we gonna get into sports all down the line. How can you can't be split in the middle with two teams?
I can do whatever I want.
Y'all gonna see who I rep sooner. Like, I ain't gonna say it sooner we get close to the football season. I'll show you who we rep.
I definitely like the Cowboys.
She just ruined it. She ruined it.
I love my Tennessee Titans as well.
Yeah, she split too. It's no split in the middle when you got a certain team. It's just because I hate the Falcons, so let's be clear. I like them.
They gonna lynch you.
Yeah, so they know I don't like them. I ain't never liked the Falcons. They got to the Super Bowl and couldn't even win it anyway. That's another story.
We're not gonna do is have something negative to say about the Falcons.
We won't bash those
old Falcons. He's in the ATL talking about the Falcons.
Ew.
Get a rope.
Anyway, I know we got the Cowboy haters out there, so I'm gonna probably get a lot of hate fan mail, but that's fine. I'll take it. I welcome all hate mail. I've been getting it all my life. Anyway, may introduce me too. I am the self-proclaimed star. I may not be your star, maybe not be their star, but I'm my own star. T-Lo from Memphis 10, representing the A forever, baby. And we are here tonight to bring it to you like only we can do. Like I said, we're bringing you hot topics. Trying to stay current with the topics in the world. We want to keep it going like that. So something that's been hot and going on. Probably a little late on it, but we still want to talk about it. You want to get it in? You want to get it up? Miss Chocolate?
I really want to address all of the violence in the world. It's real bad. Okay. I mean, they're coming for elders, babies. You know, it's getting well out of hand.
Okay.
I don't know what we can do to try to be able to make this community, each state, a lot better because it's well out of line. I'm so disappointed with everything. It doesn't even matter about the color. because this is everybody's
Universal.
doing something. Yeah, it's universal.
Okay.
It's
I got
getting
you.
way out of hand, and I just don't like it.
Yeah, the world is in a
Show some love.
in a world. I mean, it's turmoil. We're in a place of turmoil. That's why we come here to try to keep you a smile on your faces.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about the real issues, but we're gonna bring it to you so you can have some fun with it, laugh about it, talk about it, think it in a different way, and to try to change the world. We're here to help change the way some people think and get stuck out of those. You get stuck in a rut. You get stuck in those situations and thinking it has to be this way and it has to be that way, but it doesn't.
Get out the box. Get out of
We
the
have to,
box.
as a society, especially as in a young society, we being in the United States of America, we have to stay current with the rest of the world. We can't be stuck in a rut where we've been back in those days. We got to change that. So I commend you on that, Ms.
I hope
Chocolate.
the right people hear this podcast, and I hope the right people stand up and make a change.
Absolutely,
Because
it has to start with you.
the police of the world in your own country is going through turmoil.
You definitely cannot. And that's the United States is notorious for that, fighting world wars all over the world, but got it all in their backyard. It makes no sense.
Poverty,
I just
separation.
Yeah, it is. It's terrible.
And I just want to say, it's
Political parties.
I agree. It's so many individuals here in Atlanta that are rich. What are we going to do to help individuals like single mothers, battered women, men out here raising their children that need help? I mean, shelter, all types of stuff. We want to give it up. Salute to T.I. because he's actually
And Killer Mike.
and Killer Mike.
And we do have some
But
celebrities
I
that are
need
doing
you
some
all
stuff.
I need all celebrities to step
Chill
up.
on them.
Not all,
And
just
a lot of
celebrities. It's just
others.
regular people. I
Regular
mean, we can
people,
do it in
the
our own
dope dealers.
communities.
We giving up for
We
the
can.
dope dudes. Come on, y'all making your money.
We can do that.
Bring
So
it all to the table.
Yeah, we can
Let's
do
help.
that.
Let's
We can
help
do that.
these communities.
we gonna get a topic
They
on that.
could
We'll
be.
do a whole topic
Yeah.
on this issue. But tonight,
Because we
want to
can't
address
say
Where
what
we
people
go.
are doing and not doing because we really don't know what
We
they
don't
do
know.
behind
Share
the
it though.
scenes.
Share it because
And
then
some people don't like to share it because they don't
They
do
just
for
do it out
the
their
limelight.
hearts.
They just want to do it because
I
it needs
agree.
to be done.
I agree.
But what we're saying is that we need a little bit more of all of us to come together
Yeah.
and make a real big
I
impact.
agree.
that's fine. Okay. So, I mean, we kind of went off subject because I was going for insecurities in the world.
Wow.
She took it straight to violence. I was kind of wanting to go to the insecurities we've been seeing in the world.
Like what kind of insecurity?
Yeah,
Like,
help us,
okay.
Kilo, because
Oh
I'm
my!
confused.
Because you got confidence, you got insecurities right
Oh.
here. So it's like no woman really wants an insecure man, but she does want a confident man, but not an overconfident man. So it's kind of like where's that fine line? But the insecurities
really?
come.
You got enough nerve, Tilo.
It starts. I think insecurities start from when you're young. I think everything
Really?
starts. Yeah, I mean, because he starts in school, in grade school. I believe the insecurities start there.
Oh.
I mean, when you're in school, people talk about you. You may not have the nicest clothes. You may not look the best, and people take that on throughout their entire lives, and that follows them. And that's where it comes from. And I think money doesn't change it. Some people think they can cover it up with money.
Right.
It doesn't change it. You're still that insecure sucker. My apologies. We're not supposed to be
He
bashing
said
people.
sucker. Oh my God.
But money doesn't change you. Fame doesn't change you. You got that out there. And we've seen that over the past few weeks in society and the celebrity world, especially because you got the women out there that dressing all provocative and they man.
Or even the plastic surgery. Like society has made these celebrities out here think that they gotta look a certain way at all times. And sometimes your fans see you from the actual pieces that you've done over the years. And when they see you up to date, you don't look the same. They're kind of shocked. Like, wait a minute, you don't look like the dedicated show that I'm seeing. So then I think that put pressure on the society and the celebrities to feel like, oh, I gotta go get some alterations. I gotta do this, that, and the third because my fans are expecting me this way. So I can see that type of insecurity as well. And I think that's why all the plastic surgery and all those things came into play with Hollywood.
Oh, Michael Jackson, shoot, he was the Don Juan of it. I mean, that was the big, before we even thought about it. We love Mike. We love the black Mike, the white Mike, our Mike. That's not it, but he was insecure.
start in our community, like the wig wearing, the eyelashes, the plastic surgery. You're looking at Liz Taylor.
Yeah, it's been going on for years.
It's not just in our community.
Yeah.
And to each his own. If you feel like you need to do some alterations to make you feel better about yourself, but do it for you, not for other people.
And I really think it's because individuals, they miss where they used to be. Like women, as they get to a certain age, they start gaining weight. So they don't feel the same. So
they call it happy weight.
Yeah, happy weight.
Happy in the relationship.
But at the end of the day, it's because you have a certain facade for yourself, like myself. And you want to keep yourself up. But see, me, I'm 100% confident. I don't care if I was up to 5,000 pounds. I'm still going to be who I am. But it is, and I do go back to what Tilo said. It starts when you were younger. And see, I was my mom's only girl, so I was extremely spoiled. So it was always photo shoots and all this stuff, and all the pampering and keeping yourself up, and that's why I am who I am.
So basically, it was instilled into you.
It was instilled into me.
So, and it can never be broken. That's the thing. Sometimes it can be, but you have to be a strong individual to be around, because these days you got the people they get bullied in school, and they'll go back and shoot up the whole school because
I agree.
That insecurity, and it starts with insecurity because they looking at them like, hey, talking about this guy because you the oddball. You looking at a certain type of way. They talking about you, and they can't handle it, and they I don't even know if that part is insecurity, but they can't handle it.
Or just maybe a conditioned way of thinking, like those actions toward those particular children when they were young. It conditioned them to feel a certain way about themselves, and they took it in their adulthood.
I agree.
With that being said, does it really start in grade school, or should it start at home? Just like we do check-ins with our significant others, should we do check-ins with our children?
Absolutely.
Let's talk about what they're feeling. We have some children, like I see some kids, they got a silver spoon in their mouth, and they still are miserable. They still feel like they can't go and talk to their parents. And so let's do check-ins. And Tilo said check-ins with our significant others. Let's check in with those children.
Yeah, we can do check-in with children. Absolutely.
Because it's the thing. They're not going to tell you what's going on necessarily at school, that they're being bullied and they're being called those names. That's when they go in the basement and build those bombs and plan something to shoot up the children or the school. So we need to start doing those check-ins to really genuinely see or talk to those children and see how they really feel and what can you support them and build them up as well.
Even if there aren't any warning signs, too. Let's be clear. You have to.
Because
it's too late once you see warning signs.
Right, true.
You gotta hit this in the beginning and stop it. I mean, because it's a lot going on with these children out here these days, and we kind of think that just because you passing by the way and they doing their thing, you doing your thing, but they're miserable. There's a lot of miserable children out there these days.
I don't want children
as
to
parents,
feel like that.
we feel like we're giving them everything.
And we think they should be fine.
They should be fine.
Money is not everything. And that's one thing.
And it could not even just necessarily be the money. Like, you might spend time with them.
Right.
Just like Regina King. She said her song was her best friend. They went and got matching tattoos. Every event that she was invited to, every award ceremony that she got an award or was invited to or was even nominated for, her son was right there with her along the way, and he still went and committed suicide.
So he was fighting something that she was unaware of, and he was unaware and did not know how to address it. So that's why it's so important to do those check-ins. And we want to thank Tilo for bringing that to our table, the black table.
Oh yeah, we had the black table.
Yeah.
I forgot to introduce our table today.
It's all right, but at the end of the day, it's real.
It is real.
And even we have to check in with family. We have to check in with close friends. Co-hosts.
Yeah, absolutely.
We got to check in. We all got to check in, because you know why? Love is real. And everybody, some people may just need a hug.
And
you the love queen, of course. We know who the love queen is.
Come in genuinely and don't come with the fakeness. Be genuinely concerned about that person.
That's right.
So and let's get back to the insecurities, because the internet brings so much because you see everybody's coming top 10 on the internet these days on social media, so they coming. So the ones that can't come.
Remember, while we think our children are in their rooms chilling
They on that.
in the basement, they're
Making
reading
TikToks
and looking
and-
at that
oh,
stuff. And if they're making posts, somebody is actually
Watching them.
watching them.
Bless you.
They're watching them, so somebody can say something negative about something that they thought was so positive and so great that they posted, and now they're in their room or wherever they are in the house feeling some kind of way, and we're thinking like, oh, I fed them good, they're in a nice environment, we went and had a good time today. So you're thinking you did everything as a parent or even just, being their friend. And then that social media that we know that's all getting to everybody. They post something and then now they get some negative feedback and you don't even know that they're feeling some kind of way because they're in their room and they're closed in. When we thinking like, oh, we can let our children sit in a room and watch
be all right now, but they open to the entire world, and that negative feedback and criticism to a young person, even an old person, can be devastating.
Yeah.
So that goes back to the insecurity part, but everybody, of course, everybody is not gonna have the confidence. We know that
everybody has insecurity.
And that's what I was getting to. Good point.
You can be on cloud nine, think that you this, that, and the third. Everybody has insecurities. I don't care if you got your swag on 1,000. You still got some form of insecurity. Great point, Blaine.
I agree 100%, and I think that it's how you deal with those insecurities.
That's one thing I agree with.
Is what makes the difference, because if everybody has an insecurity, everybody gonna be like something about something that they gonna be like, dang. So, but how you handle it
is the
key. Now that's what makes the difference between a confident person and a person that's gonna fall by the wayside. That's the difference, because even the most confident person out there, I'm sure it's something that they just like, dang. And they might not tell anybody, nobody might not even know it. That's fine.
And they try to put on
and that's fine. But everybody's gonna feel it. But as long as you don't let that insecurity consume you
and take over your life.
And take over you win. Because if you do, people are gonna see that as a weakness and they're gonna take advantage of it. Especially in a relationship. Because you always hear a woman say, I just cannot stand an insecure man. What do you guys think?
I think it go both ways.
I don't like an insecure man. I don't like a man that needs to be pacifier all the time. I don't like that. I don't like a needy man.
Needy? Now what's wrong with needy?
Because you don't have to be that way. Because the real woman is going to make sure you're taken care of.
Okay, we know
I
you do that stuff.
I support my man 100%.
That's right.
And whatever he needs me to be, I can be, as long as it's within my reach and my respectable boundaries.
What are those respectable boundaries? What's outside the box?
Outside the box could be anything. However, that's we define our box which is a private situation.
It's private. Okay.
However, like if it could go either way. A man doesn't want an insecure woman either. Every time he goes somewhere, or she don't want him to go, or she call him 20,000 times, where you at? What you doing now? Who you doing now? So the man doesn't want an insecure woman as well. So it goes both ways.
So, Black Nori, let me ask you something.
Sure.
On that. Before we get past that, so if you got a woman that's calling her man all the time and keeping tabs on him, but what if that man has just been out there and she can't trust him? Then what? So she shouldn't be worried.
So this the thing: trust is everything.
It is everything.
So if you're with someone and you truly feel like you can't trust them, then
you're never
gonna get over that hump.
Get out.
So it's either, and to me, that trust still goes back to your self-worth. And if you're insecure, because you can call a man 20,000 times all day, he can answer the phone, or you can call that woman 20,000 times, and they can, if they choose to be with someone else, they will. They're gonna do it, and that other person will sit there quiet while they're talking to you
and be like, the whole time.
Some people don't have no value, so they'll come second to whatever if they can get with that other guy.
I agree.
You can call them 20,000 times, and they go for men and women. You call that man
Right.
20,000 times a
I
day.
agree.
You call that woman 20,000 times a
I
day.
agree.
If they're gonna do something, they're gonna do
No
it.
matter what.
No matter what.
What about that trust though? Can that
So it
trust,
goes back
once
to
the
that.
trust has been broken, can it be revived and can you get
In
it? Can
some
you do it
cases-
again?
Through God, anything is
In
possible.
some cases you can. In some cases you just feel like you can't. Because in those cases that you probably feel like you can't, it's not necessarily just that one thing that they did. It's probably a building block of other things.
I agree.
Like they don't come to the table in a relationship how you would like them to be. So
Right.
it's more than just that one thing. It
I
builds
agree.
on all those other parameters that make you say, hey, I'm just gonna fall back. I don't want to be with this person. So I don't necessarily think it's just about the trust. It's about all the other things that they're not getting in a relationship. But let's go back to insecurities.
Oh.
Is a person insecure if they stay with that person, knowing that that person come and go as they please, they do what they
Ooh,
want,
good point,
they can
good
do
point, good
whatever,
point.
whatever, and then they just sit there and take it because
Wow.
they're insecure and they feel
Man.
like they can't get anyone else. What do you guys think?
I think that is a fool. I'm just going to keep it 1,000. And I'm going to say this because you have one life to live. You got to live your life. Now, if you're happy with it, I'm happy for you. But me personally, I'm not living my life like that. I'm going to live my life with a honest relationship. And if it does not work, then it does not work. But I can tell you one thing. I'm not going to deal with no foolishness.
Good point. I'll take it off what you said, Ms. Chocolate. Okay, because you get people that are in certain relationships for certain different reasons. So
You right
it
about
won't
that.
matter if whatever they're doing, as long as they're getting what they need out of the relationship, it won't matter. So I don't know if that's an insecure thing or not. But it's just like, it's kind of like, I'm getting what I want. Like if you got somebody that's a billionaire husband or wife, and you just like, I'm not leaving this motherfucker, bitch. Why would I? I mean, honestly, if you had a woman.
But true love, I got to cut on T-Lo.
Oh my.
True love, it does not matter because a real individual, man or woman, they will get that money to survive, and they will make sure that they can be able to take care of themselves.
What do you mean when you say get that money?
Everybody ain't looking for
monetary,
everybody.
But hold up, T-Lo, you being rude. So at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, that's a sorry excuse in my book, and this is my opinion. So I'm not gonna be
as far as true love. What are you talking about?
No, I'm not gonna just be with somebody just for.
People do it all the time. You kidding
Well,
me?
those are people.
Not many people in the world in a relationship just because it ain't got nothing to do with love.
A lot of those people.
Are you kidding me?
They live.
Man, come on now. You living in a fantasy world. We know you living in all the lovey-dovey things in the world. That's fantasy if you think that true love, everybody that's in a relationship is looking for true love. I mean, initially people probably were back in the day looking for that. But
so you don't think people look for true love?
Some people are. Yeah, you got a percentage. But it's now.
Well, we know what's going on with T-Lo.
No, because you got to understand. It's just like, who was that? Lil Woo Bootsy or somebody made that point. He was like, he said social media has fucked up the world because you go get you a woman, but you on Facebook or Instagram or whatever, and you seeing these women that's 20s, and you look at your woman, you come back, you like, God, I gotta be with this, and they doing everything. They got the cucumbers in their mouth. They doing this. They girls kissing girls. I mean, everything is going on. But you go home and you like, and it's like, so I gotta deal with this.
Well,
I mean, I think people do deal with it.
You really?
I
don't have those problems.
I know we talking to two of the freakiest women that got their husbands on TV. I understand.
I just think that.
But everybody's not on y'all level.
But
we know your lip gloss popping.
I just want to say this. I just feel like it's a certain level of intimacy that you have with your significant other, and if you're not getting that, then you're not in a real relationship.
And it's not all sex.
And that's when that come in with them going in astray. They're going astray to look at those.
So you telling me that
because you can feel that because to go to the strip club together. You go to the strip club with your significant other and whatever.
And we got the ones going together because we are together.
The whole time. And then we go home and they put the smack down on you. So
Period.
it depends on. So you
So
can't
you telling
say that
me-
every relationship is based on like, oh, I'm looking at these young girls and they dancing on cucumbers and they swallowing the cucumbers.
Oh, because they don't know what's going on over here. At the end of the
I
day,
would stick to my boy Biggie. If the head right, Biggie there
every night. It ain't a miss.
That's what they
Oh,
say.
It ain't a tap out. It ain't a tap out.
That's what they say. But I guarantee you that I ain't even put no percentages out there, but some men got all of this at home. I ain't saying it's y'all men, but some women and men, they got all of that they talking about it, but them the one, they still go out and do that shit.
But you know what? At the end of the day,
And they got all that intimacy, all that, they go to the strip club together, but after that, they still do that damn shit.
But you know what?
Because some people are just unhappy because they're not getting everything that they need at home.
That's what I'm saying. What if they are getting all of that?
Some people just.
Well, you know what? Then I call that greedy. Because
we talked about that before. That's what I'm saying. So it's gonna be that way.
You're probably gonna end up with a disease.
Period.
Maybe
But I'm gonna tell you one thing for sure and two things for certain. It's not all about sex.
It's not all about.
It's about intimacy. It's about being able to hold each other.
It's about
kiss on each other.
Friendship.
Talk about whatever your dating.
It is. I agree.
I've
had friends like that, and they had the total package, and they still can't get enough women.
And then it's just the same token because the
maybe
same
that's
woman,
just greed.
But
it is greed.
But listen,
we
that same
discussed
woman
it. It
that
is
you're
greed.
going out there cheating on, she's doing the same thing anyway. So
Right.
y'all need to reevaluate your relationship.
Maybe so. Maybe
and
so.
either y'all need to split ways or just say, hey, we got an open relationship. Some people do.
And you know what? I'm gonna tell
I
you.
like that. I like that.
Because don't think that woman or man doesn't know that you out here tipping around. So while they laughing at
They
you
may not speak
while
on
you
it.
out of town, and then or they out of town, they doing the same thing.
They doing the same thing because
Possibly.
It's
women.
I don't know. I beg to differ because I got some friends and I know them. This personal.
Well, those are just your friends.
Those your friends.
They hate from the whole world. That's what I'm saying. But they part of it. So
Whatever.
I know they got some significant others that they just think that they folks is true to the game. They
But
wouldn't
this
have
is our
a
thing.
clue.
Most women don't really care what the dude does.
They don't?
No,
Miss Chocolate?
because once they catch you, then they just gonna replace you.
You don't care?
We're not
No,
chasing
they
them.
don't.
We replace them.
And that's my
So
motto.
my thing of it is
She's
that
good for still a motto.
I'm not chasing no man, not my husband.
She does do that.
And not nobody.
She does that.
Yeah.
If a man do not know his place, deuces. Because it's all about me. You gotta love yourself. When you start loving yourself, it's certain things you're gonna tolerate and certain things you're not gonna tolerate.
And
Okay.
this is the
It's
thing.
self-love.
Okay.
I got 99 problems, but ain't one.
Yeah, I've heard many people say
Can we
a
talk about
woman can
that?
get dick before she can get a sandwich.
And
Anyway,
I ain't talking about no penis.
No,
that's part of it.
because
mean,
I like
any kind of guy you can get, but let's.
But T-Lo, see,
Go ahead.
this is the thing. See, I feel like, and maybe I'm being stereotypical. I don't
Okay.
know. Let it,
You
know,
called her
let us
out for
know.
being stereotypical
Let us
last
know,
week.
but
so
I'm saying that I'm asking for forgiveness before I said maybe I'm being stereotypical.
it's gonna be awful.
Let's hear your comments below.
Please.
But I think that a man thinks that a woman is so into him that he could do whatever and that she won't go and do it. We'll go out there and do the same thing that
You
y'all
won't
do.
even know it.
Won't even know it. And we
Yeah,
don't
women
even
are
know
much
it.
slicker
And then
than
we'll
us
still
guys.
stroke your
I
little
will admit
ego
that.
And
like
make
a
you
puppy
feel
dog.
like
And
exactly.
rubbing you,
that
and
I
they'd
was-
been laying up with another motherfucker. That's
And,
some cold-blooded shit.
And only because she
That's
knows
cold.
that you've been doing it. See,
Right.
I think the woman's stupid.
Okay.
Right.
Don't
And I'm
think
gonna go
she
for the
is.
okie
But
doke.
some women just allow their
Some of these women out
significant
there
others
lame and they
to
don't
do
know no better,
that
but I know
because
some
they're
smart ones out there.
insecure, that they scared they can't get nobody else.
I agree.
They scared that they don't want to start over because they know out here in the streets is nothing. So they'll allow that person to do those things and then they'll go do it too, just out of anger or just revenge or just say, hey,
Wow.
I'm gonna play too. And then they're gonna come back and stroke your ego. And so while you out of town doing
I like the little
messing
stroke
with
the
the
ego.
beat, but messing with the boo,
Right.
then she already did her thing.
And
She
back
circle
home.
back home,
Wow.
shower in the bed,
And
cook
cook.
you some dinner.
Period. And ready.
Look like they ain't done this shit, but anyway.
Anything.
They sound like some vegetables to me.
We ain't that
Anyway.
we just know the game. See, the thing of it
Because
is,
women talk.
women talk, and we have
Y'all
our
talk
own
like
group
that back then?
session.
Oh,
What?
absolutely.
Wow.
And at the end of the day, we're not fools. See, we're the smartest individuals out there.
I agree.
Before
I
we
agree.
leave you, we're going to strategically make sure that's what we want.
Oh.
We're going to strategically make sure that we got your replacement.
Oh,
Strategically make sure
We
we're going to sell the house and got our money in our separate account that you know nothing about. The mail comes
Man, y'all better watch these motherfuckers scandalous women out. This is some scandalous
why you
shit.
want to play the game? You don't know how to play it because we are 10 steps ahead of you. Because y'all just think about what that head
Right,
leg.
right.
We didn't just know that Victoria for a minute. No, we don't want no more of that shit.
Well, no, you want to talk about the insecurities.
But I want to let me address this issue.
Okay.
How is it coming out of insecure? Can we make a person less insecure? Is that possible?
I've never heard of it.
That ego.
And you think you can change a person from being insecure to confident?
If that's your significant other, I'm sorry. If that's your significant other and they respect you on that level, of course. You're their team. So they're going, it's you against the world.
And I agree with that because each and every day I'm going to let you know, oh boy, you so handsome. Oh, you got a haircut.
I might not do it. I'm just being honest.
Well, I'm talking about me.
I'm just being
I'm
honest.
me. I'm Miss Chocolate.
Miss Chocolate overboard with every goddamn.
But one thing, I don't care because
they haven't touched, probably be doing that.
Exactly. I be whistling Dixie.
It's okay. I got you.
I'm gonna whistling Dixie like a motherfucker. I really like to talk to us significant other, bring him on. I bet he got a different topic.
No, I do let him know that. And the reason is this. It starts at home. That's just like when you was being raised. For your children, for your parents to let you know they love you, have a good day, this, that, and the next. You have to also be able to have that same approach with the person that you're with. Okay. Whether you're married, whether you're together, you have to show them some sort of attention. If you don't show them some attention, then someone else, and that brings on the insecurities.
So, Uncle Willie, what you think about insecurities in relationships? Is it a real valid issue? Is it validated that, each party in a relationship may be insecure? What do you think, Uncle Willie?
Well, it goes both ways.
Mm-hmm.
If a man and a woman belong together, can't nobody break them up really.
Okay.
But themselves,
Right.
Oh, wow.
They
Yes,
can
sir.
disagree and they can agree on things.
Absolutely.
But if a man want to be with a woman, if a woman want to be with a man, regardless what they do, they can forgive.
They can forgive.
And forgiving is serious.
If God will forgive you, you got to be able to forgive.
I agree.
It's God wish that we should love one another.
That's
But
right.
when there is love, whoa.
You can do tremendous.
Oh, you always bring it home.
But you know what?
Always bring it home.
But y'all just
always
want to talk about me. That's what I always have been
He's on
saying
camera right now because he
about love. See, that's the thing. It's
all
if
about
you really
love,
think
right?
about it. No, even in the schools,
Mm-hmm.
in the schools, they don't talk about God. We're not pledging to the flag anymore.
Yes, they are. They pledge to the flag.
Oh, they're going back.
A lot of kids are sitting down in their knees.
They do, but research your flag first before you bring it.
Well, maybe I was incorrect. I thought it was. I've been out,
Chocolate,
but no, I'm not done.
I'm cutting you off on that.
No,
I
I'm
gotta
not
take
cutting
you
you
back off before I forget. I'm gonna come back to
you're
you.
not.
I'm gonna cut you
I
out.
think he running.
So, Aunt said something
He getting
that
on my
was
nerves.
very, very intriguing to me about the forgiveness thing of it. Forgiving. And I think that's what's lost in a lot of relationships these days because people are not willing to forget. Like back in the day, I think people were willing to, whatever happened in a relationship, they were willing to forget and forgive and stay in that relationship. But now, people are quick. If you do something wrong, they're out. Okay, go ahead. I just had to make that point before I forget.
I'm glad he did. Whatever. However,
wait, I got a question. So, do you forgive or you hold grudges?
Oh, I'm kind of in the middle.
And that's just like in relationships, as far as your relationship,
everything.
friendships, all across the board. So are you a person that holds grudges?
I don't hold grudges.
Oh, okay.
If you fuck me, I'll forgive you.
You just want them to use Vaseline?
No. You can only fuck me one time. Believe me, anybody who's fucking me and fuck me bad like that, it's only gonna take one time. Now, when I come back, I may come back, but it ain't gonna never be the same. So we'll leave it at that.
Even with that one time?
One time fuck, it depends on how deep
because
they go.
Because that means you still
deep.
hold a grudge then.
No, it's a deep,
so
no.
What you just said
I'm saying,
but you gotta practice what you preach.
No, I'm saying but I'm just like I know how to deal with you though. I know what to do with you and what not to do with you.
Yeah, how far to go.
Yeah, I'm like, you ain't gonna, cause
I agree with that. 100%.
You can't fuck me in the same way.
Yeah.
I
might
let you
fuck with you.
Yeah, I might fuck with you, but what you fuck me in, I'm be like, you know what? We gonna stay clear of that shit. But we can still be cool.
Yep.
So I can forgive that part. I be like, you done fucked me, but the way you had me bent over like that, you ain't gonna never get me like that. I'm looking for it. I'm waiting on that.
Yep.
So you can't get me. You can't get me twice on that. I let you get me
once.
But that's why I say I forgive you though, and I still fuck with you. Yep. But I'm like, I never forget. You never forget that shit either.
That's how I am.
You never, when somebody fuck you. You bet not. I ain't never forget. Everybody who fuck me, believe me, you might not think I remember that shit. I know everything that you fuck me on. I'm not gonna forget that shit.
I know how to deal with you, and now you slick fake as fuck, but
exactly because
fuck with you, but
because they fuck with you. They fuck with you like you green. I'm like, nigga, no, I'm not green. I'm just like, I decided to still fuck with you despite that you got a fucked up shit going on in your fucking head. I'm just like, you know what? I still fuck with you. But deep down, I know you fucked up.
But this the thing.
That be clear now.
But just the thing, that might be your way of thinking because at the end of the day, their thinking may not be fucked up. You might be the one that's in the bubble that's the fucked up way of thinking.
Me?
No, I'm just saying in general.
Oh, because they might, because people think that, because people think they
I'm not fucking with you.
Yeah.
Because you're fucked up. In actuality, they was trying to bring you to the light, but then they see that you want to fuck niggas that you gonna stay in the bubble.
Yeah, like, hey, that green ass nigga, I can do anything with him. Yeah, so it's kind of like a win-lose, because it's like, I done fucked you, you still fucking with me? Mm-hmm. Damn, really? They probably even be shocked, like, damn, but they will try you again eventually down the line, though. So let me clear. You try to fuck me again, it ain't happening.
So I don't have no type of issue, because anybody that fuck me, they already
you done. They down there out your
They
life.
dead.
Okay.
See,
that's how I do too.
They dead.
So no redemption. No redemption.
No, because see, I'm gonna tell you just like
loyalty
this.
is everything.
Loyalty is big, and I give my all.
And once you do that to me, then
it's
now
done.
I'm
There's
gonna
no coming back from
differently.
I'm gonna hold.
And it's like, do I really want to give them my positive time and energy?
It ain't even worth it, huh?
Because they ain't even worth being in my presence.
Wow.
So,
I agree.
Okay.
But see, this is the thing. There's several individuals that I used to talk to as associates or whatever, and I thought we were really okay. But they had one scar to put on me, and they've been dead ever since.
Wow.
And I don't even look back, and I don't say nothing, because I'm a silent killer.
Me too.
So I just don't even get down at
all.
all.
Like,
I feel you on that. Miss.
Because everything doesn't need to be approached. It needs to be addressed.
I've done that shit too, and I've lost friends like that too, because it's like, you know,
they lost themselves.
But that's why
you didn't lose a friend.
And that's why I was just about to say
they lost themselves.
They never really were your friend, because they just like, but they think that they still try to come around. I be like, but I didn't ever tell them. But I'm like, I don't fuck with you like that. I'm like, and they probably got it eventually. They were like, what happened though? Do these people like that think that they ain't even done anything? They don't even acknowledge what they've done though.
But it has to be. I like what you said, acknowledging. It has to be something very, very bad to get to that level with me. So therefore, if you haven't done anything to those standards, then it's not to that level. It's not that.
About the principle all across the board.
But with
little thing or a big thing.
Well, see, me personally,
and maybe that's some growth I need to have.
Well, we
all got growth to do. Some more than others, for sure. But we all got growth.
But no one's perfect.
But this is the thing. Everybody needs to know, because they're so quick to judge on who needs to grow. They need to start looking in the mirror.
We all got to grow. Before you judge anybody else,
you can't judge nobody. We're not perfect.
You better put this chocolate mirror in your face, because if you judging somebody else and you ain't judge your own shit, you in trouble.
This is the
Because
thing. We're not perfect.
Nobody
And at the
is.
end of the
Nobody's
day,
perfect.
but
Nobody.
when you love an individual hard the way you do, and I don't care.
This
Because
is
I'm going to
hard.
tell you why I say all of that.
Why?
Some people was in the world, like myself, where you felt like you didn't have love.
Okay.
So when you was brought up, with love,
okay.
and then you lose a person that brought the love to you.
Miss Chocolate, we love you.
Can't wait till But anyway, then when you really love someone, no matter what they do, it's never a record of wrong, because if you really love them, you're gonna be with them for right, wrong, or irregular. And if you're not, then that's not love.
Cheers to that. I agree with that. Okay, I feel you on that. I feel you.
And that's the truth.
Hey.
Because when I ride with you, I ride with
This
you.
chocolate and brought it home. Who
That's
knew?
right.
We didn't think you had it.
I got it in me.
Okay, all right.
I'm with you. If I'm with you, I'm with you. If I love you, I love you. And I don't
Let's
love
toast
many
on
people.
that
Let's
and
toast on
practice
that.
what you preach.
We do. Yeah, you do have to. Oh, we got Uncle Willie chiming. Let's get him. Get him. Uncle Willie, what you got? Hip hoop. It's been a good night. You know, we
really
kind of
has.
got off subject from insecurities and got into our violence. We're gonna come back with that next time. I think we should come back next time with the violence topic and what the violence in America across the world. I mean, yeah, we promised you what we was gonna do. Well, they ain't even seen our last. Did they see our last shot? Oh,
And my lip gloss popping.
and her lip
Fight
gloss
for
is
power.
We gonna come with it.
She gonna be protesting.
We coming with it. we might not do a Black Panther style, but we coming with it because
You got Tupac this week? Cause you
I'm always Tupac. I got that thug like talent, baby. But I'm not. But honestly, but like I said, we gonna come at a new angle though, because the Black Panthers came in one way. We had Malcolm X, we had Martin Luther King, we had Garvey, we had so many. Yeah, we had so all of those inspirational leaders that we had. They had their own angle. Man, apparently, they got shut down because that's what they do when they see us coming at them, especially with the numbers. And you got somebody that's got the power.
Numbers are power.
They are power,
right.
but they
and we can stand together
we
with
do,
numbers.
yeah, because
white,
united together,
Mexicano,
we stand.
Asian,
Divided we fall.
right.
They say that on good times. They said it, but.
Ain't we lucky we got
But you know what happens though? It's the sad thing.
times.
What happens though when we do unite as a united front and become one, they destroy it. They infiltrate us. They destroy it. So we got to come at another angle with them. I think we have enough white brothers and sisters, Mexicans, and everybody that come together. We're gonna correlate Asians, everything.
Iranian,
we got a lot that we can come together because we want a better place. It's 2023. I mean, we still doing shit we did in the 60s and the 50s. Right. It's the same kind of shit going on. We, as a collective community, have to change. We are one race. It's only one race.
One race, and it's us against.
It's the human race. I mean, it's nothing else.
In God's eyes, we are one people.
It's one. It's it. So we got to stop, fighting each other.
Amen.
Because if we don't, we got to understand where the United States is headed. We're a young country. We are. As opposed to all these other, places across the world. We young and we still dumb because they trying to get rid of. They gonna make the American dollar worthless in a minute. So if we don't come together and start
cryptocurrency
exactly and fighting for we believe and stick together and making it happen. It's enough to go around for everybody. We just gotta stop being greedy and selfish and thinking that it's just for one kind. It's the human kind, the American kind. Let's do our shit and get it right.
If you want to do that money exchange, hit me up, noriblack1@gmail.com.
Hey, I like how they throw them shout outs.
Yeah, and anyone need any educational services. We have FERC Consulting.
Look how you said it.
He is no longer a part of the business. FERC Consulting.
We got FERC.
For your services.
And remember, if you need to buy a home, we have 2 realtors. That's noriblack1@gmail.com. And
Antonio Brown, First Class Realtors, baby. That's what we do.
Amen.
It's been real. It's been fun. We enjoyed you. We love you.
The cup empty, but it's okay.
It is okay because we got some more though. We don't know
and
if we want that good
it's coming from
shit.
our table. It may not be the red table.
Black table.
Black
It's our
table.
black table
Black
coming
table.
crate from Willie's Smokehouse.
What
we eat. What we do here? Uncle? What we do in the Willie's Smokehouse? What we do here?
We get down.
We get down. We get down. We eat here. We drink here. We smoke here. They say they don't smoke.
I smell the aroma. Willie has been cooking
Oh,
all
we
day.
eat, we drink, we smoke. It's our world famous studio. We are, man, we got a new setup. We are coming for your ass. We got people want to start podcasts all over the fucking world. They seeing this shit, they like, oh, we can do that shit too. Bring your ass.
We wish you well. We wish you well. We wish you well.
We gonna keep coming with the hot new shit. If you want it on this table, you tell us what you want. We gonna bring it here. We coming back next week.
Feedback.
We gonna tell you
So
about
what's the topic next week?
next week. We coming with the violence in America and how to solve that shit.
Okay.
All right. We gonna come with it.
We coming with it.
So next week.
We
We'll
see
see
you when
you
we
there.
see you, baby. We love you.
Peace out.
That's all right.
I'm empty.
What you say?
That's